We're covering quite a selection of topics in this course, so you may find that you actually just want to pop in and view the different sections depending what you're interested in or what you need to know right now. I've tried to make them all quite standalone so it's easy for you to do that. I'm going to cover some of the newer features. You'll find there's a section on functions which also covers the anonymous functions and closures, as well as generators and variadic functions coming in with PHP 5.5 and 5.6. I'm going to talk about some of the security improvements in PHP and illustrate the best practices for how to do things like working with and storing passwords. Later on, there's a whole section on object-oriented PHP. It's a bit of a refresher, so we'll go quite quickly through the basics. And then we'll drill in and look in more detail at things like traits, which is a relatively new addition in PHP. We'll look also at some of those more advanced concepts. So you'll see some examples of interfaces and abstract classes. And I'll also talk about the PHP SPL, the standard PHP library, in that OOP section. We're going to talk about PSRs, which are the PHP standards recommendations. These and Composer are two topics that are quite closely linked. I think all of the frameworks and modern PHP practices are going in this direction. So this is a nice opportunity for me to show you the theory behind that and let you know how all of those moving parts go together, again, so that you can use this stuff in your own applications. We'll also be covering the PHP PDO extension, which deals with talking to databases. If you've already been using the MySQL features or functions in your application, then PDO is sort of the next generation of that. It has quite a lot of functionality, so I'd like to show you around and give you a sense of how that looks in your applications. Hopefully this gives you some sense of where the various parts are of this course, so you can jump in and watch whichever of the sections are most relevant to you right now, and maybe come back and view some of the others at a later date as you wish.